Hello, hello. I'm back. We are once again doing talking words things. I apologize for looking like a CrossFit trainer right now, but that just happens sometimes. You just wake up in the morning one day and suddenly you realize, wait a minute, I'm a CrossFit trainer. It just happens out of nowhere. You don't expect it when it happens, but when it happens, you're stuck with it. The point that I'm trying to make is that we went to Texas. Oh my God. Oh. Wow. I struggle to find words to describe what I witnessed on this day. We talk about some of the largest evils throughout all of history, okay? We talk about Mussolini. We talk about Mao. We talk about the guy with the mustache. We talk about the devil, one of the greatest evils throughout history, the devil. We talk about, all the associates for the guy that I can't say the name of because YouTube will probably be mad at me. We talk about Taylor Swift. We talk about, Bernie Ecclestone. We talk about guys who have caused great pain upon this planet that we call Earth. But, a name that never comes up in these conversations is Eddie Gossage. Oh my God, what did they do to this track? You see, the thing is, I distinctly remember being very mad after the 2016 Texas reviews. Before, I think both of them for that matter. I think both of them had a scathing to say the least, reviews. Those were the last two races that I watched on this track surface. I should rewatch them because, oh my God, they could not have possibly been worse than what we witnessed. 2 days. 2 races. Why are we running any races here? This track is awful. They've murdered it. Has Texas ever been a good track? I am willing to say no. I am willing to say that Texas has never been good and never will be good. However, when you take a track that was already awful and you find a way to make it, not only make it even worse, but make it virtually undrivable. That is impressively bad. That is truly, we have ascended. You think about big brain, you think about nebula brain size takes, you think about universe size takes. Whoever thought it was a good idea to take out the banking in turns 1 and 2? Who made this decision? We ran less races at Bristol before people decided, this kind of sucks. And it wasn't even that bad. I always bring up Bristol because it wasn't even that bad. It wasn't even that bad. And then they tried to correct a problem that wasn't a problem, and then it actually became a problem. I hate everything. I hate every goddamn thing. Oh, very fitting. Very fitting that these two tracks fall under the SMI banner. Very interesting. Very curious that. Wonder what they're gonna do to Atlanta when they repave that, because they're gonna. Oh no. What's gonna happen? Is it gonna be so they ruined the bottom lane at Bristol, and they ruined the top lane at Texas. Are they going to make you can only drive in the middle lane at the new Atlanta when they do repave that? That is an interesting question. Now, we're just going to have to wait to find out the answer on that one. Oh my God, Texas Motor Speedway. Texas Motor Speedway. And just, the lore. If you don't already know the lore for Texas Motor Speedway, they killed North Wilkesboro. They killed Nazareth. They killed something else. Rockingham. They killed Rockingham. All these tracks. Texas World. The world wonders why they killed all of these racetracks. All of these racetracks for this one. And this is the racing that it produces. This. Oh, it's pure comedy. You know, I think like the FIA is like in the background making, the FIA has agents planted into all of these racing organizations. Because, oh, if everyone thinks that F1's boring, we'll show them. We'll show them. And then they plant in people who make all these awful decisions. And it's like, oh my God. Oh my God. I didn't watch F1 today. I hear that I made a good decision with that. Wow. I am almost speechless. Almost speechless by the absolute state of this. I haven't even talked about the racing yet. You could not do anything. They figured it out in the second race. Like about 4/5 of the way through the second race, they finally figured out how to drive around the place. That was nice. I mean, like 2 guys did. 2 guys figured out how to drive around the place. That whole first race, I barely even was paying attention because I was too busy watching actual racing at the short track, which has been uploaded to the channel. I mean, I filmed that with one hand while holding the microphone in the other, and I'm like moving the damn camera around trying to just... That was just an amalgamation of nonsense. I'm sorry. I wanted to make racing content. That's the only way that I could. Unless I go to like a different short track where I'm not the commentator. Because when you're commentating literally every single thing the entire time, it becomes very difficult to actually take time out to start doing videography. It's very interesting. Very interesting how that works. The point that I'm trying to make. Did not barely watch anything. All I know is that Dixon won, and I'm like, yeah, it's Texas. I mean, if anyone's gonna, you know, figure out how to pass at this track, it's gonna be him. I don't think he even did. I don't think he did. I think the only pass that he made all day was on the initial start when he took the lead. And then the race was over from there. It was done. At that point, the race was over. Oh my God. I don't remember anything. I know Bourdais got wrecked. And that was very annoying because Sebastian Bourdais deserves better. AJ Fort deserves better. He was running top 10 in both races. Well, I say running, but he died on the goddamn start of the race. In the second one. Yeah, the second one had a giant wreck at the start. Man, that was more action than the entire weekend combined. Crazy. Yeah. And like all the passes happen on pit road, and pit strategy is always, you know, the draw to IndyCar. It's just like, oh, do I pit early or do I pit later? Oh man, the overcut won this time. I better try it next time. Oh no, the undercut won this time. Yeah, it's good. I made it sound very stupid, but it's actually very nice. Very nice. Yeah, we had some incidents in the races, and, you know, the craziest part about it is that the one thing that sticks out the most for me from this race, from both races, is that when Will Power got pushed 4 wide, or 3 wide on the outside, and he barely even came into contact with the dark spot on the track, and then he just couldn't turn. Isn't this stuff supposed to create grip? So just another example of NASCAR ruining everything. See, I can't even not fucking watch NASCAR without it ruining everything else in my life. Because the 1.5-mile tracks in IndyCar are usually great. At least they were before all the good tracks started causing bad things. And we stopped going to them. And the only one that we go to is fucking Texas, where you can't fucking pass because of this stupid grip-ass bullshit. Because, you know, fucking NASCAR races, they suck ass here too. And I had to put a bunch of bullshit down on the fucking pavement just to make them watchable. And even then, We know from last fucking year that didn't help in any fucking capacity. But, yeah, and now it seeps over to the IndyCar race where they literally cannot even drive on the track. They cannot drive on the track. Otherwise, they just push and... Wasn't Power running like 8th? And after that, he hits the fucking wall and he's like 17 seconds back. It's like... I am incredibly frustrated, but... I mean... You know... Dixon won. He looks like he's on his way to another IndyCar championship. Hey, Pato O'Ward won, finally. Woo! That's good. I'm glad. I'm not, you know, unhappy, but, like, still kind of mad Robert Wickens almost died without winning anything. Yep. Still pretty mad about that. Is that it? Is that all? Can I be done now? I watched ARCA because I was doing absolutely fucking nothing on Saturday. And that was awful too. Was it worse than Texas? I would say yes. Literally, it was worse. I didn't even watch F1, and it was worse than F1. Everything sucks. Oh my god. Auto racing is dead, dude. God, there's no hope. I mean, IndyCar's fine. They're fine. Like, we go to this is the last time we're going to Texas for the rest of the year. We're going to real tracks for the rest of the season. Alright? All hope is not yet gone. But we're getting close. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh my god, dude. Texas Motor Speedway is garbage. But you already knew that, so why am I even still talking? Anyway, thank y'all so much for watching. This has been just pure pain and suffering. Thanks. Once again, the day is saved. Thanks to Eddie Gossage and his dumb fucking ass. Yeah. I'm not sure what else to say at this point, so I'll just say bye. We will be back. Next IndyCar race is 2 weeks from now. I think that's on Saturday too. And lo and behold, another short track race next 2 Saturdays. Basically what I'm trying to say is that conflicts are happening. And if I can't watch a full race, I don't want to make a review on it because I feel like I don't know what I'm fucking talking about. So, anyway, in any case, also, I'm not wearing lipstick. My lips are just dry as shit, okay? Just want to clear that one up before anyone says anything. Sure, you already have, but in any case, thank you all so much for watching. This has been Kyle Gang. Bye!